In the meantime, shift focus now to the NTA, the National Testing Agency, and the Union Education Ministry, which has been at the center of the massive political row and the protest by the students over the large-scale alleged malpractices in the NEET UG examination that was held on the 5th of May. Allegations that range from the question paper leaks to impersonation during the test, sparking widespread unrest amongst the student community, and also when it comes to the union wings of political parties that led to the calls for action and accountability. Now, in a significant ruling yesterday, the Supreme Court has decided against reconducting the NEET UG exam. The court stated that there wasn't any sufficient evidence to indicate systemic leak of the question paper. This decision came as a relief to over 24 lakh students who took the exam, with the court emphasizing that ordering a fresh test would have serious consequences on remaining students as well.
सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने ये कहा है कि अभी भी इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रही है और आगे जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं उनको वीड आउट किया जाएगा, लेकिन इस रीज़न से जो हमारे 24 लाख बच्चे हैं उनको एकदम से दोबारा परीक्षा के लिए रेडी करना जो कि गलत होगा। इसी ग्राउंड पे इसी मुद्दे को आधार बनाते हुए सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने रीनीट के लिए मना किया है। बट ये सिस्टमिक लीक हम इसको नहीं मान सकते हैं कि ये ऑल ओवर इंडिया लीक हुआ है, क्योंकि जो IIT मद्रास ने अपना डेटा और ग्राफ वगैरह दिया है उस हिसाब से ये नहीं लग रहा है कि कोई सिस्टमिक लीक है।
Now, with the Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, who has now been welcoming the ruling, calling it as victory and vindication in a blistering attack he took on the opposition and the leader of opposition, particularly in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi, for misleading the students, creating confusion and provoking anarchy in civil unrest as part of their strategy.
देश की युवा पीढ़ी को, विद्यार्थियों को आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं, NTA को एक जीरो टेम्पर फ्री, जीरो एरर फ्री ऑर्गेनाइजेशन बनाने के लिए हम लोग कमिटेड है। ये सारे प्रोसेस में जो अव्यवस्था हुई उसमें से जो लोग इन्वॉल्व है किसी को भी बख्शा नहीं जाएगा। सभी के ऊपर कड़ी से कड़ी कानूनी कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
हम इस ऑर्डर का स्वागत करते हैं और हमारी सरकार की, हमारी मंत्रालय की पहले से ही स्टैंड थी कि कोर्ट का जो भी आदेश आएगा उस आदेश को हम मानेंगे। हमारे माननीय मंत्री श्री धर्मेंद्र प्रधान जी ने भी बार बार ये दोहराया है, हाउस में भी उन्होंने बोला है कि हम कुछ हाइड नहीं करना चाहते, पूरा इन्वेस्टिगेशन हो और CBI इन्वेस्टिगेशन कर भी रही है।
However, the opposition has been unrelenting while when it comes to Kapil Sibal calling for a complete revamp of the NTA or the National Testing Agency, there are others who said the verdict must be appealed against.
The Supreme Court has done. The question is, why is it that in every examination during the course of this government there are leaks, not justly in the NEET exam, but in every exam in every state? The question is, who is involved? For whose benefit is this government? And this is all happening in BJP-ruled states mostly. For whose benefit are these leaks happening? And who are the people who have without merit gotten jobs?
सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला जो आया है, लेकिन अजीब सा है कि ये मानते हैं कि लीक हुआ है, और आज इलेक्ट्रॉनिक युग में लीक होने के 1 मिनट के अंदर पूरे हिंदुस्तान में फ्लैश हो सकता है, और उसके बाद भी उसको जिस ढंग से लिया गया है तो उसको पढ़ने के बाद हम कह देंगे।
Well, it is important to know what the Supreme Court had also talked about as far as not conducting any REET examination or reconducting when it comes to the NEET UG examination. However, the Union Education Minister has also been talking about, Shivani, who continues to be with us, and as far as the merit list is concerned, over the next 2 days, it will be also released. Shivani.
Amita, the Supreme Court has decided that there will be no re-examination of NEET because there has no evidence of a systematic leak or a systematic malpractice that has happened in a larger picture in the NEET examination. And Dharmendra Pradhan, the Union Education Minister, has also said that the CBI is still investigating the issue, and the concerns of the students who are affected partially are also being looked into by the government. But 24 lakh students' future cannot be put at stake, because it's a big number of students, and the re-examination will not be feasible for these students. So there will be no re-examination. But Amita, despite the decision of the Supreme Court, the opposition party, especially the Congress party, has been putting out allegations, and they have questioned the NTA. We've seen how Rahul Gandhi was speaking in the parliament. Also, he was calling the whole examination system of the country fraud, and they continue to do so. They are calling the NTA, they are putting out allegations on the NTA, but there will be no re-examination. But the concerns, however, of the students who are partially affected are also being looked into by several other measures, and the CBI is leading ahead in its investigations to find out what went wrong in Hazaribagh and other centres where there was partial disruption in the examination.
Absolutely, as this big development is also coming to light when it comes to the court's order to the IIT Delhi as well to establish 3 domain experts to address this issue that came at the end of day-long hearing on the batch of petitions as well that was seeking a re-examination. However, this time now, the Supreme Court has said that calling for a retest would be unjustified, especially when it comes to the lakhs of students. Shivani, thank you very much. You're watching the Morning News. We will be back after a short break.